Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're here today with the first look at another upcoming new release. We played this one as a demo before. This one is called Storekeeper, and it comes to us from AlexsusDev, who I do want to thank for sending me a free review copy of this game. I do appreciate that very much, and I appreciate him thinking of me with that. The description of this game on Steam says, become a wholesale warehouse manager. Receive shipments, optimize storage, maintain proper conditions, and manage inventory. Streamline logistics and make your warehouse as efficient as possible. Now, we had a lot of fun with this when we played it as a demo and back, I believe, when it was a play test. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the release version of it looks like. A lot of it's going to probably look similar to what we had in the demo, but maybe there will be some things that are different. So we're going to check it out here. First thing, we get this call from Andy on our phone who asks us if we're at the address, and yes, we are. Honestly, I thought you'd bail on this, but trust me, if you put in the effort, you can go much further. I'll help you get started. First, head down to the office. It's down the left hallway. Find the computer, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, this is our place of business, it seems, or it's the place where we're now working. I am going to go in here and change my mouse sensitivity because it feels like it is quite sensitive. So I'm going to back that down. Resume. It's weird because normally I have to bump the sensitivity up, but in this case, I'm actually turning it down. It's amazing how it varies from game to game. All right, here's the computer. So we're going to go here, and we are at the computer. Long story short, you'll be storing goods until you find buyers. Later on, you can even supply your own stores. So where do we start? I just sent you $5,000. Pay me back when you start making money. Buy a couple of storage units so you have the space for boxes. You'll find them on the app installed on the computer. So we are going to go here and buy storages. And this looks a little bit different than it did before, just a bit. So, yeah, this seems like it has a different appearance. So we're going to buy one of these, and we're going to buy one of these. So this is just going to be for dry goods. This is going to be for refrigerated goods. We're going to go ahead and use that. Now we need to place them, right? Yes, we do. Exactly. So to do that, you can do it from the same computer. Just open the right app. So unlike other games where you actually like set them up, just open the box and set them up. Here you do it on the computer, which is kind of a neat thing. And before you exit the editor, don't forget to confirm the changes with this button, the big green check mark. So we're going to back out of the screen, going to edit storages, and then this is the look of our warehouse. We're going to go here. This is the first one we got, and we're going to set that right up there on that wall, just like that. And then we're going to grab our fridge and, oh, we got to confirm that one's placement. So you got to confirm them one at a time. And then we'll take this and we're going to rotate it with R and put that one right there next to it. And then click it and then confirm it. We are good to go. And now your warehouse is ready to receive its first shipments. Open the shipments app on the computer and pick a truck from the list. Do I need to pick a specific one? Any will do. You'll be able to order all of them throughout the day. Let me know when the truck arrives, and we'll move on to the hardest part. Actually, keeping track of all the stuff. So that's what we're going to do next. So shipments are here. So we're just going to start with the bakery truck because we've got a lot of room for dry goods. So let's do that. The bakery truck, we're going to get that one supplied. Grab the clipboard. It's on the table next to the computer. Take a look at what's inside. So escape out of here, escape out of here again. There's our clipboard. So we can pick that up with E. If we go and press tab, this will show us what we have on the computer. So here we go. I'm ready. And let's begin. Here's the list of the delivered products. And yep, we do have it. So your job is to unload the products into the warehouse and log the quantities in the notes. Why do we even need these notes? Why do I ask so many questions? Naughty corner with me. Suppliers can make mistakes too. They might list items on paper but forget to load them. Enter the quantity, then hit the note button. It's really not too difficult of a thing. Even I can handle this one. All right, then, get moving. The truck's already waiting in the yard. Remember, you need to complete the delivery through the computer. Let's do this. Leroy! So we've got 72 pieces of bread on here. So we're going to escape out of here, make our way to the computer. And there is a sprint, so you can hit shift to sprint. It looks like we also have paint cans, which I don't remember that being in the regular game either. So I'm guessing we can like change the colors of the walls and stuff, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to stay on target. We're going to grab our cart, R to release the cart, and then E to open this. Now, if you click on this, it swaps the pallet position. So that brings the pallet all the way to the front, which is kind of cool. And then we can take the top drawer, go ahead, put this into our our cart here. So place with right click, and then do the same thing again. E, and then E to merge products. That might be if you have like a box that is partially filled. I think that's what the merge products is all about. So if you've got one that is a partial, then you can take one that's another partial and merge them together. Now look at us stacking these 6 high. Not recommended, but we're going to do it anyway. I've got our carts. We're going to take this, just drop it off here. Again, R to let go of the cart. And then pick these up and put them on the shelf. So, there we go. And then I'm going to rotate that like that. Just like that. We're going to do this 6 times. Rotates. So place with right click. And they can stack, so we can do that. So we'll do this like 6 times. So right click, R, place. E, right click, R, and place. And then 2 more times. Right click, R to rotate, and then once more, right click, and then R, place. Cool. There's all that. So now we got to go into our clipboard and verify that we actually grabbed 72 of these. So if we go here, now I'm hoping we can type this in with our numpad. No, we still can't. Swing and a miss. Ah, that's a bummer. So you do actually have to type it in using your mouse. It's okay. So you type in the quantity that you received, and then you press note. And that indicates that we received 72 of that item. Now, when we have more than one item on here, then we'll actually have to go into each individual item, click it, type in the quantity, hit note. But in this case, we're done with this. And and if we had more than one item, it would show you the note that we had for that item by hitting W and S. But we only have the one item right now. So we're going to go back to our computer, confirm that shipment. So E to use that. Shipments. This one is complete. No, I failed because I did not look in the things to see how many we had. I thought that he was going to give me a gimme on the first one, and he did not. That darn Alexsus. Alexsus! Why did you give me a gimme to start? Oh, man, I suck. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I did not count because I thought for sure that it was going to be right on the very first one, that there weren't going to be any issues. Wrong! Okay, that's fine. I see it didn't go without losses. We all started like this. Take your time. You'll be a pro in no time. Yeah, I know. I'm not good. Take care of the last truck, then we'll get some rest. We'll continue tomorrow. All right, so we'll try this, and I'll actually look at everything this time. Again, in the demo, the first one was always right, so I absolutely took it for granted that this one was going to be absolutely right without me having to worry about it. But apparently, if you assume, you know what happens. So, yeah. So here's all the stuff that's in this one. So we got a whole bunch of things. So right-click to place, and then we're going to do this a number of times. So there are 10 in there. There are 10 in here. So right-click and place. So yeah, 10, 10. These are little guys. So these are going to sit on the top. So there, that will also sit on the top, just like that. I'm gonna go E. That one has 10 in it as well, so I'm not gonna goof this up. So 10. There are 10 of those in there. So let's just go in here. So this is the Milky. So 40 of those. Note. And then the yogurt dessert is those little things. We did have 12 of those, so note. So now if I go up and hit W, we see we have the 40 for the note on the other one. Now we got the 700 mils of milk, and then we have 12 Milkies. So these are there are only 6 there. See, he tried to get me. He tried to get me, but I was wily this time. So here, 16, not 20. So I'm going to go ahead, grab that, and then right-click. I don't even need to rotate that. So right-click, put that there. And then this one, we do have 12. So I'll go Tab, all the way down to the Milkies, 12, note, done. So everything has a note now. If we look all the way up and down there, we all have all of our notes. Now, all this stuff needs to go in a refrigerator, which is why I got one of these, a refrigerator. You say it just like that, exactly. So these are going to go here, right click, in place. Got a feeling I'm going to need a bigger fridge. I'm going to definitely need a bigger fridge. Rotate. And there is, okay, so there is a place where you can put this. So let's pick that up again, right click, and there. Or maybe we'll be able to get all this. It'll be close. Yeah, we should be able to get all this. So we've got 6 boxes, so yeah, that'll work. Right click up there. These little guys can go just on top of one of these, so that's going to go there. And then E, right click, place. And then a couple more times, right down there on the bottom. So that's good. Close that up. Now we can go to our computer. Oh no, I forgot the other milk. So I will need another fridge. We do not have enough space for everything that was on this truck. So let's go back here right now. Edit storages. No, not edit. We got to get it first. So escape, buy storage. Going to buy another one of these for 500. And unit has been delivered to the warehouse. So we're going to go escape, edit storages. There's the one. Just set it right next to the other one. Right click and place. Maybe they've got to have a little bit of room between them. I guess maybe. Oh no, they can get closer. Right, there's that. Confirm placement. Excellent. Now we'll go and grab the rest of our stuff that I almost forgot on the truck. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, it all got received. I just never took it off the truck and it spoiled. Yeah, it's good times. So here we go. Drop those in there. And ditto. So right click. These apparently don't stack on top of each other, which is interesting. So we'll deal with that. It's okay. Close that up. Go ahead, grab these. Release that. Close our doors because we should. Keep all the cold air in. Release. Open this up. Right click to put that up there. Don't need to worry about rotating. It'll be fine. And we'll put those there. That is all good. We've actually finished everything up. We took everything off the truck. We actually counted everything right this time. I did not get fooled. Alexis, you did not fool me twice. You tried, but you did not. I actually counted once. So shipments, complete. Dairy, complete. And we got it. Yes, there was a 16. So no losses on that one. Very, very good. Almost forgot. Before you leave, make sure to confirm it in the management section. Just press the sign out button. It's funny that we have to punch out but not punch in. I guess that's the way that they keep track of our whereabouts at all times, I guess. Oh, and some dairy products will spoil overnight if they're not kept in the fridge. See you. So, yeah, we did put everything in the fridge, so we're good there. So, escape. Out of here, we'll go to management. Go ahead and sign out. So we had 2 shipments, 1 ideal, 1 not because I can't count. And we had $4.50 in losses. There. Before ending the day, fill out the tax invoices on the desk behind you. That was not there before. Tax invoices on the desk. Okay, this is interesting. So use. So tax invoices. All right, so I guess I just have to stamp that. So take and stamp and then drop. Okay, cool. That's it. Do I have to sign? No, I don't. I don't have to do that. So that's what we paid in taxes, I guess, for the 2 trucks that came in, is what I'm thinking. Complete the transparent text fields with the correct items. Oh, I guess that's just with the stamp then, I'm believing. Or I believe. So resume. What do I need to do? So take, maybe? So take, yeah, because that's just the stamp. So we're gonna drop. Oh, I need the pen. So, oh, I see. So we got to actually click on each of the lines there. Oh, nice. All right, now I got it. So you got to click everything in there to actually, like, you're filling it out, kind of, sort of. Now I understand. That is definitely something new from before. A nice touch. So now I believe we're good to go. So I'm gonna head out. I believe. Or no, maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe we could just, maybe we do it in the computer. I think we just maybe end the day in the computer. Let's take a look in here. Business or management. Nope, that's not that. So, or yeah, because those were the two things we had. Oh, and this is the name of our place. There might be a way to change it, but it's not showing me right now. So, business. Oh no, end the day. So press P for details. Okay, we did that. So almost forgot. Before you leave, make sure to confirm it in the management section. Just press the sign out button. Okay, we did that. So I guess sign out. Oh, I didn't do it because I had to fill out the tax thing first. That's what happened. Got it. All right, we're here. We are back. Today we start to reap the rewards. First, check your mail in the management app. All right, we are on it. Let's do that. It's like, welcome back. Thank you for missing $4.50 in bread the first day, you maroon. We don't know why we brought you back for a second one. Management. All right, we got a lot of messages. Keep in mind the number of trucks is limited. Choose orders wisely. How long does each delivery take? All dispatch couriers will be available again the next day. Now, here's the deal. Your task is to accept an order and then load it onto a truck, like a delivery in reverse. Exactly. Try to load fresh products at least as much as was ordered. Mistakes can affect your reputation. Are we ready to start? I do believe we are. So if it's got a check mark, that means that we can load it. So we're going to take a look at all the ones that are here. So that's got 6 milkies. This has a whole lot. So if I can, that one might be better because it's going to give me a lot of things. I want to see what we got in terms of bread. Do we have one that's just bread? So there's 12 bread. There's another 12 bread. There's another 12 bread. Because I'd like to get rid of all the bread. So let's just do the ones that are 12 bread to start. So deliver that. And then we're going to grab that. I believe we need to take that with us at all times. I'm pretty sure. And then we're going to take that, open this up, and set that on there. So right click and confirm. Now I think that's now can I do more than one shipment at a time? I wonder about that. I do not know. That's the part I can't remember. So if we go here, shipments, no, that's the wrong thing. If we go to management, let's see, loader. You need to hire the loader before you can tell the load to truck. Oh, so we can hire a loader. Got it. Got it. So I can complete that. Right. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. The quality are just right. Thank you. Excellent. I made my first money. Yay! I knew you'd do great. If you've got any questions, just message me. Oh, well, about the money, pay me back when you're on your feet. No rush. We'll stay in touch. And if you don't pay me back in enough time, I will send somebody to collect because that's always the way it goes. Now, I believe, hello, you bought storage units from us before. This is new. Yes, I remember. Just wanted to let you know we've got some special offers for you. Oh, cool. All right. So I guess we're going to have people. For example, you can now buy a freight scale. It's a must-have for receiving vegetables. Okay. I don't know if I want to do anything with vegetables just yet, but we'll hold off on that for the moment. Let's see if I look. So let's try and do this another one of these that we can deliver some more bread. Because I'm just testing to see if we can do more than one truck in a day. Yeah, we can't. So we can keep on sending trucks each day. Now, there's the one that I screwed up the count on because I didn't look. So we're going to go ahead, load this up, right click, and then send it away. And I believe we just do this over and over again with all the things that we can't. So then we're going to go management, complete. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. Quantity and quality are just right. We sent that to Bread Nook. It's a Nook for bread. Very nice. Next one, I'm going to do some more just the bread. I just want to get the ones that are just bread to start. There was one more. There it is. It's the Bread Nook again. Oh, no, all trucks are currently in use. A truck will be available in the next day after delivery. Oh, so you do have to, you apparently only get 2 trucks. I think is what it was. And I think that it showed that in the upper part of the screen. I think in the upper right it had that. If we go into the management screen, I think that might have been what that was. Yeah. So there were 2 trucks available to send out. So you want to pick your 2 best deals every day. And I failed to do that. But it's our first day. We're learning. We're getting a little bit better. I don't know if I want to handle any shipments right now because we've got plenty of product, so I think I'm going to hold off on getting anything in the way of shipments. We could take a look, but yeah, or maybe the bakery. Uh, maybe. I'm going to hold off because, like I said, right now we got a lot of product, and I want to see how much we're going to get through on each individual day, and we'll go from there. I just don't want to do too much at once. I don't want to have too much stuff sitting back here because that could be problematic. So we're just going to leave that for now. We're going to say that we had a rough day of shipping out uh, 2 cases of bread, and that was all we did. So let's go ahead, sign out. Oh, I probably was supposed to take care of the tax or no, maybe there was no tax invoice to take care of because I didn't actually load any trucks. So yeah, was there anything that we needed to do here? No, there were no unfilled tax invoices because we didn't receive any shipments. So anytime you receive a shipment, you have to fill out a tax invoice, it seems. Good to know. So management, let's see. So we're going to pick some big ones to start. So yeah, that's not big. That's not big. These are all small. So there was one for $3.95. So many small orders. So $3.95 and $3.17. So let's start with this one because it's the biggest one we got. And we're going to hit deliver on that. Grab our what you call it, our clipboard, so that way we know everything we need to load. So we can go here. We need 10 milk milkies, and these are the 700 mils. So these, I believe, are these guys. Yeah, milk milkies. It says in the bottom right there. So we got 10 milk milkies of those. Now I think I can. I don't know if I have to do this, but I'm gonna hit 10 note just in case. Then 10 milk dessert 700 mils. So these are going to be these guys. So I'm going to have to move these little dudes out of the way, set them right there, and then pick that up. And that's the one that actually had 10 in it. So that'll go there. And then, again, I'll type in 10. I don't know if I need to, but we will. 6 yogurt dessert. So pick that up, throw that on the top. I might leave that off. I'm going to see if that's just for me. I think it's just for me, for my own edification. And then we'll put that one there. Let's take this out to the truck and to get to let go of the cart. And then we're just going to take all this, throw it right on here, one at a time. So just like that. Right click, left click, E, right click, left click. Just like that. Close that up. That truck is ready to go. So I will just drop that right there, send that shipment on its way. So shipment done for, nope, that's the wrong thing. That's not what we want. We wanted management. So complete. Hello, you recently sent goods to our store. The quantity and quality are just right. That went to Moo Mart LLC. Love it. Love the name. And then now we don't have enough to do this because we used up, we don't have enough of the milk milky. So I could see what we have on that other truck. I'm going to do that. So let's go to our truck that is out there waiting. So the dairy truck for $665. Wow, there's going to be a lot of stuff on this truck, but we're going to go ahead and get it. Let's see what they've got on here. So tab. We've got 40 milk desserts. We've got 24 yogurt desserts and 18 kefir milky. That does not help me with the other shipment I've got. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and get it unloaded anyway. And I hope I'm going to have a place for all this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy yet another shelf or another fridge. So let's go ahead, run out here, get all this REE. Hit that a couple times to move that all the way forward. So there's the kefir. There are 18 of those, so let's go ahead, 18 of that note. And we do have 12, or do we have, no, we have 24 of the yogurts. So tab 24 of those. And then as we open those boxes, we'll be able to tell what we have in there. So let's just set this down for now first. And again, do those stack? They do not stack, but they do set next to each other. And can I set those on top of those? No, they do not stack there. Can I set them? I can set them down there next to it. So let's do that, just to get them out of the way. And if we take a look in here, we have 10 in there. Okay, so that's a start. We have another, whoops, another 10 in there, so that's 20. We have another 10, so there's 30. And how about there? 10 more. Okay, so this is a complete shipment. Everything that was supposed to be in the shipment is in here, so that's good. And then I believe those can sit, no, I might have to put these in 2 rows. Let's see, or I might have to run these in separately. So let's do this. So milk desserts, rotate that, okay. I'll bring 2 of these in manually, and then I can put those yogurts on top, and that will be fine. So right click there, okay. Got it. Now I'll just set the yogurts on top of these, and we will be good to go. I think they'll all fit on there. I hope they'll all fit on there. Please all fit on there. Right click there. Okay, right click there. Oh, right click and then left click. And then one more time, right click. Will it fit? How about if I rotate it? There, center of gravity. Love it. How to mess with centers of gravity. Perfect. So let's go ahead and drop that. Oh, no, that was already open. I forgot I already had that one open. So these are going to go on here, just into various spaces. These little guys. All right, that'll go up there. That's fine. We will take these, put them up there. Okay, that works. This will all make it. Perfect. I was hoping. That'll go there. And then there. Nice. So we've got some kefir. We've got some, I hope I'm saying that right. It might be kefir. Might be kefir. I think it's kefir, but I could be saying that wrong. I've been known to say things wrong once or twice or 100 times. So if I'm saying it wrong, you can let me know, but I think it's kefir. We can do one more shipment. Let's see if I do not have enough to do or do I now? Oh, I do. Okay, so we can do this. Moomart. All right, so let's deliver that one because they just needed, that's right, they only needed 10 milkies, and we now have them. So we're good. So 10, 10, and 6. Let's go ahead and do that. We can not start. Oh, I've got to finish the shipment first. So yeah, there we go. Shipments complete. Did I type in everything? No, I didn't. 40. No, glad I checked that. Dairy complete. Perfect. All's good there. Calculating losses. None. Wonderful. So now we can go ahead and do our shipments. No, I keep getting that wrong. Not storages either. Going to keep on hitting all the wrong buttons. Continue. Escape from here. No, it's how do I get out of that? Let's see. It says escape to get out, so I'm trying to. So yeah, escape is taking me back to there. Maybe I need to pick one of these up and then set it back down again. So let's do that. So we're gonna right click and then confirm. Now let's try hitting escape. No, it keeps on taking me back there. Huh. I seem to be stuck. I'm gonna see if I can get myself unstuck here, and then if so, we'll continue on. Well, I just ended up hitting the load save button, so I went here and hit load save, and thankfully it had me where I was in the game, so it must have auto saved to get me to that spot, and we're fine. So I just don't know why it wasn't letting me out of that screen. That might be a little bit of a bug there, so hopefully Alexsus will have seen this and will have spotted such a thing and might know what might have happened there. So not going to go to edit storages. We're going to hit shipments. We're not going to hit shipments. That's the wrong thing. We're going to hit management. That's what we want. And we're going to do that. So deliver this one. 10 milkies, 10 milk desserts, 6 milkies. So escape and escape again. Go ahead, pick this up just so we know what we're loading. So we got 10 milk milkies. I believe that is, nope, there's 9 in there. So and that's the milk desserts on top of that. So that's all wrong. So 10 milk milkies, which are these. I do need, let's see, yogurt. Do I need any of that? I do not. So we're going to set that up there, right about there. Okay, 10 milk milkies, 700 mils. So we're going to drop those in there. We need 10 milk desserts. So we only had 9 in that other one. So let's go there. I thought we had 10 in all those. So I don't know why we had 9 on that one all of a sudden. That's so weird. I thought that those were all full. Or maybe that was from a miscount. I don't really know. And then 6 milk milkies, 500. So there's that. Okay, we're good. I do believe we got everything. We picked up one of each. This is our last truck to go out today. Let's go ahead and hit R for that. Open. Put all this on the pallet. Right-click left. E, right-click left. Close. And bring this in. Drop that off. And we're good to go. So we're going to send that. We're going to complete that one. So we're going to go here. Management, complete. For $317, recently sent goods to the store. Quantity and quality are just right. Moo Mart is once again happy. I am happy they're happy. So we're good there. We got $3,158. Those are the only shipments we can send out today. So all these other ones that are bread for the bread nook, they're going to have to wait because they're all very small orders. And if I'm going to send the bread, I'd rather send it as a part of a much bigger deal. I'm also not going to get any more bread because we've already got so much bread as it is. We're not going to worry about it. I do believe I need to go ahead and take care of my tax invoice because we did receive one shipment here. So yeah, we're going to grab the pen, click on all of that, drop that down, click on that, stamp, and then cool. Now we can sign out and head home. So management, sign out. And we'll do one more day here. Let's go through one more. It's exactly what we're going to have here on day 4 of our business. So there's the 2 trucks that we can send out every day. I just now realized there were 2 trucks sitting there. It helps to pay attention to stuff. I always wondered about that. So yeah, those are the 2 trucks that we can send out every day. So now we're going to go here, management first. These are all of our different orders. So let's see, 115. Again, want to go for the biggest ones that we can. 409, that is for sure big. 602 is even bigger. 578 is also big. So we're going to do we got a couple of 602s. So 602 is a winner. Let's start with that. And then get all of this loaded. So we need 700, so milk milky, milk dessert, milk kefir, and then the yogurt. So each of the ones of 10 of each. So and we do need a yogurt, so let's just grab that, set that there for now. So this is the milk milky 700. So that can go there. We need the milk dessert. Now, one of these did not have enough in it. This one did. Oh, that one did not. So yeah, so that was, yes, there's 16. Now I think this is where we can go here and hit merge products. Yeah, so now that other box that we have now, this box has 10 in it. And I can take those, set them right there. So this one now is 10 of 10 because I hit that merge products button. So yeah, now and that one only has 6 left in it now. Here's our kefir. So throw that there, and then one of our little yogurts, which will go right there. So everything we need for that truck is good, and let's send it on its way. And R, we can go ahead and put all this on here. So I'm assuming that at some point we're going to have some massive shipments that are going to require us to put things on 3 pallets, but for now we're only doing 1. Because again, I don't think I don't believe we can do a second shipment. Like if I go here and go to our, if we go to management So if I hit close, yeah, I can't hit close, and I can't hit cancel. So I believe I have to complete this. I'm almost positive I do. So I don't think I can hit cancel. No, to cancel delivery, I need to unload the products you just loaded. So no, we do have to complete this, and I cannot put a second one on there. So we'll go ahead and complete that. Moomart is once again happy. I'm glad that Moomart is happy. And we can do another one of these again, because it is still check marked, I believe. So I believe we can do that. Yeah, Milkies. I believe we had everything for that. And hit deliver. I'm almost positive we did. So let's go out here. I can grab that again. I don't know if I really need it, but we'll do it anyway. And let's grab everything we got here. So close that up. Yeah, because that should be our Milkies. Our 700 mils. Yep. So there's those. We needed one of those again. We needed a milk dessert. We have one there. Okay, so we're good with that. And then our last of our kefir. So that's all set. We've still got all of our bread. We still have not gotten rid of our bread, but I've just been going for the things that make us the most cash, basically. That's what we've been trying to do, because we don't want our stuff that is like the most expensive to go bad. I want to get that all sent out while the getting's good. So put all that on there. Apparently it all like locks into place on the pallet, just like a magnetic pallet, and this is all magnetic products, so the stuff doesn't get bounced around or jostled when it gets shipped or anything like that. It all ends up getting the delivery point without any trouble. It seems that's what I'm going with. That's what I believe is happening here. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to say we have here. All right, so we're going to go management again. Complete. Moomart, once again, happy. Moomart loves us, man. We're like their number one fan. $4,328 and we need $5,000 to pay our debt to Andy. So we're getting closer to being able to pay off our debt to Andy. Not quite there yet, but we're on our way. Now, the other things I want to see, if we go here, so management, so there's nothing else here on management that we can do at this point. We have nothing so far that is spoiled, which is good. If we go to escape out of here, and then if we go to business, so employees, so okay, so here is us, I believe. Or these are all the different places. So vegetables, milk, supermarket. Here, oh, okay, so we can click on that. So the electronics store, the store. So this is us. So apparently when we get to like level 10, I guess we can get a loader, a driver helper, and an accountant. Or maybe like day 10? Or I don't know. So that 10 is... I don't know what that 10 means. Not quite sure. But all that stuff opens up at 10. Whatever the 10 is. So let's get out of there. If I go back into management, I think it said something about, so as our rating goes up. So the more stuff we do, our rating goes up, and that gets us to like level 10. So I guess we just got to keep doing more and more good stuff, and we'll eventually be able to get that stuff unlocked. That's where we seem to be. There's not much else we can do today. I could get another shipment, but I don't want to do that because, again, I just don't want stuff to sit in here, especially if it has a shelf life. I'd rather wait until the next day and do stuff then. So we'll hold off for now. We'll say that we're good. I do want to try this paint just to see what's going to happen here. So if I do paint, oh, okay, cool. So it literally changes the wall. So all you do is just that. It's a nice green. We'll go back with the blue though, but that's all it is. You just click the paint can and it changes all the paint for you. No fuss, no muss. It's just like that. And we had nothing that we have to do here because we had no shipments that came in. So let's go ahead and call it another day. So escape, management, sign out. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to pay off our loan. Possibly. We shall see. Probably not. we'd have to get really lucky with a couple of dairy orders. And we are going to need a bunch of dairy, but I do want to see what we all have in terms of shipments here. So let's take a look. If we go to management, oh wow, we actually have everything here. So 193, 54, 54, 169, 247. So 247 and 193 seem to be the winners right now. Yeah, 247 and 193. So let's do that. Bread, yogurt dessert, milk dessert. Go ahead, deliver that. And I'll grab that just in case I forget, because there's always that possibility. So bread, let's get one of those. Let's do the yogurt dessert first. I believe we had, did it say we had enough of that? Oh yeah, milk dessert, so that's that one up there. Or no, is that one? I only have 6 of that. Why would it say that I have enough? Or did I only need 6? Why did it let me take that one? It shouldn't have let me take that one, because I definitely don't have enough. Oh no, milk dessert. That's milky. That's what it is. That's a different kind of milk. That now I get it. The bread, 12 of those. It's still fresh somehow. I'm good with that. And then the yogurt is there. Okay, so yeah, it was the milk dessert, and then the bread. Okay, we're good. We got this. The other stuff was the milky, the stuff that I only had 10 of, or 6 of. That was the milky. It's all these names. Milky, milk dessert. I get so confused with all my names. And yogurt. Done. Send that off. We'll probably have to get another shipment at this point, because I don't think we can do one of the other orders without it. So, complete. Fresh Mart, everything is good. Yeah, and that gave us some rating boost for that. So now let's see. These are going to all be the 54s. So we're going to need to get the truck that has all of the dairy on it. So let's do that. If I go escape, we're going to go to shipments. We're going to do the dairy one again. And we could start doing some of the stuff with that. Maybe at some point I'll do that. But for right now, I'm just kind of sticking to the things that we've got, sticking with the things that we know. There's a lot of stuff on this truck. There's a whole lot on there. Okay, so what do we got on here? Because that's a big truck. 105 cheese milky. Holy cow. All right, and then milk kefir, milk milky, and milk milky. Okay. Lots of cheese, but it's cheese. Okay. We've entered the cheese market. Didn't realize that we were going to get into that, but there we go. So there's the cheese. That is not a lot of cheese there. So there's 8 there. So yeah, that's not what we need. So 35, yeah. So, and then rotates. So we only got 78 cheese, not 105. We got nowhere near that. So 78. Here, milk milky. We got 10 of those and another 10 of those. I just realized you don't actually have to count it. It shows you in the bottom left. So I'm sitting there counting it in the thing, and you don't have to do that. It just shows up on the screen. Helps if you read your screen. I might have dragged someone incorrectly for not reading their screen one. I don't do it myself. Okay, 20 there. We typed that in, 78. So then the milk milkies, we do not have, we have 7 of those. Man, this was a bad shipment. So someone did a bad thing with the shipment. So 7 of those. No. And then last thing we have is the kefir, and we do actually have 18 of those. So that's good. Right click and oh yeah, they can't stack on top of each other. So I'll run that in myself. Run! We'll just throw that in there. Just like that. And we had 18 of those. I did not type it in yet. 18 notes. Done. Close that up. Close that up. Go ahead and drop that off. Close doors. I didn't really need to close doors. I just always feel like closing the doors. And let's start getting this stuff set up here. So there's my kefir that's going to go there. I should at some point try and keep this all organized. That would make sense, just so it would be a lot easier to see what we have where of the same kinds of things. So yeah, here's Milk Milky. So much Milk Milky. The cheese, we'll go ahead and throw that down there on the bottom shelf. And that can stack, which is nice. And then that's right-click there. And then that is also Milk Milky. And then that's Milk Dessert there. So the Milk Milky we'll put right there. Cool. That's all set. We've now got to take care of this shipment. So let's go to shipments. Complete. We got all the counts right because I learned how to count. No losses. That's perfect. Go ahead and hit continue. And now we can do that other order that we've got. So let's go here and hit escape. Management. Oh no, did I not? Oh, I did. There was not any Milk Dessert on there. Shucky darns. That's a shame. So I guess not. But we're level 2, so there's that. I guess all I'm sending out is some... I can send out some yogurt dessert for 78. I guess that's all I'm doing is yogurt dessert for 78. Because that's better than 54. So we'll go ahead and send out one whopping yogurt dessert. Big time! I might need the clipboard for that. That might be a little bit hard to remember. Do I have my order right? I don't know. Was that it? I think it was. I think we're good. It's almost a waste. I mean, I should throw that on an e-bike. I wonder if London Eats is available to deliver that. If we're in London, maybe. But if not, then wherever we are eats. We can just send them a gopher order and have them take it by gopher. That would be great. But I guess it probably doesn't work that way. Management. Complete. All that. One whole truck for 6 yogurt. That's efficiency, baby. Just like it. Right. So that takes care of that. We will go here, take care of our tax invoice because we did have one. That's all done. Right click, left click, stamp, right click. Actually, you don't even have to right click. It's all good there. So I wonder then if we go in here to shipments. Oh, yeah, so you got to get the buyer rating up. So we can't even get that stuff right now. We would see the shipments here. So there's nothing I can even do to unlock those at this point. We'll eventually get them, but we're not able to do it right now. So all we can do at this point right now is only bakery and dairy, and that's it. Eventually we'll be able to start doing more. But right now we just have those two that we got. This game is as fun as it was before. I'm looking forward to seeing what else we're going to be able to do with it. It feels like there's going to be a lot of products we're going to be able to get in here. There's going to be just a lot of management, a lot of ins, a lot of outs. But just seeing how everything's going to continue to grow, seeing what we're going to have with the additional product lines, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Because these games have been a lot of fun. This game and the one that Alexsus did called Cafe Keeper, I really like both of those games, so I'm looking forward to this. This game is planning to release on July 16th, so it's going to be coming out next week on Wednesday. So we'll continue having coverage for you here in advance of that release date. And you can certainly put it on your wish list if you've been enjoying what you've been seeing here. And yeah, we'll, like I said, we'll keep on having more content for you to see as we continue our journeys here in the world of counting goods. That is going to be all for this one now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Words there. If you like it, if you like this video, see they are. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.